there's some potential disruptors coming out of the voices in Washington with tax law changes proposed, eliminating the step up in basis and taxing capital gains, whether you sell the asset or whether you don't sell the asset at the end of each year, and some what I call lunatic ideas as a way to try to get some money back into the system where our government has so freely spent it and given it away. What do you think that the danger is in the real estate market of some of these tax law changes? And have you guys addressed that? And what are you doing on that?
Yeah, so the way I think about change, whether tax change is a phenomenal example of it. I think these large scale changes like removing 1031 exchanges or large capital gains changes, I think they can be disruptive and negative as a market whole, and can certainly slow down growth, can certainly cause recessionary environments, and may not be good. And many of these ideas that are being proposed, I personally believe, are not going to be good for the economy. But I think for anybody listening here from an individual standpoint, or for me as CEO of DLP Real Estate Capital, or for you, Dean, I think anytime there's volatility or change creates tremendous opportunity. And I believe it's a great example to our last point of people will pay for expertise. And this is an example, like when these types of volatility is happening, when change is happening, this is where you need experts. You need people who understand how to navigate through these changes and find opportunity from it. And so to me, if all of a sudden capital gains, they say your 1031 exchanges are going to go away at the end of this year, guess what's going to happen? Lots of people are going to rush to sell their properties, right? And that's going to create some opportunities to buy at some big discount.
Because they know if the 1031 goes away, which, by the way, if you're listening, you don't know what a 1031 is, it means you're basically selling one property through a qualified intermediary and then immediately purchasing another property where you, as the owner of the real estate, never take active receipt of the funds. So,
but you get to defer all the taxable gains.
That's right. That's right. And a lot of people will do that because they want to get into a different property, or they want to create more income, and there's a better opportunity to create income on another property, and they don't want to pay the capital gains tax, and they want to be able to pass that down to the next generation with a step up in basis. And so there's a lot of reasons behind that 1031 exchange. But you're right, there are disruptions there.
The same thing with long-term capital gains. If they were to go up a ton, and that's going to happen on January 1st, guess what? A lot of people are going to quickly sell and liquidate various positions, which is going to create an influx of cash, which will be good for me, because that's going to be a lot of capital that's going to come in here to DLP. And so I think that, my point is any one of these changes, and we could spend a lot of time analyzing what these could do. Same thing if interest rate changes and goes up. As a market whole, it might not be a good thing for the economy. But if you're working with the right management, the right expertise, there can be tremendous opportunity that comes from these changes. And for us, there's nothing that gets me more excited than volatility, than change, whatever that change
because
is,
it creates
good or
opportunity.
bad for the market as a whole. I know is going to be good for me and good for DLP, because we're gonna adjust to it. Even situations like COVID has created not as many as we would have liked, because the market has just boomed, but it's created a number of inefficiencies and opportunities that we've been able to capitalize on tremendously. I mean, we've doubled our revenue through the first half of 2021 than our budget, and COVID's been a part of that reason.
Starting your route to retirement.